Ooh, you guys even get to hear my cat in the background, don't ya? That's fun. Are you shaking off, Sansa? So, how's everyone doing tonight, today, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is? I hope you're having a good one. I am chilling. Just kind of hanging out right now. How are y'all doing? So, I had this idea that I want to kind of sort the Star Rail characters into what element of vision I think they'd have. But I also, and I feel more confident in doing this, what Genshin characters would be. Did I mix this up? What Star Rail paths Genshin characters would be on. Now, this is obviously just my opinion. But I'm very, like, entertained by stuff like this, and, if I'm gonna do it, I mean, might as well stream it, right? So, I do have this quite zoomed in. Sorry? Sorry, not sorry. I am kind of, like, thank you, Sansa. I got bad eyes. I can see small things. The problem is when my eye muscles do the thing to focus, what order to do characters in? Good question. Good question. But real quick, so my eyes can, like, the eye muscles can change and focus on things, but they spasm and, like, have a hard time. Like, it takes extra time for them to adjust, and then it's painful. Okay, so how are you decided what order to do characters in? Great question. Have I decided? Like, if I'm gonna be like, oh, I think, like, okay, this is just because they're right here. Like, oh, I think Jean would be like an emanator revelation, and Lisa would just be like on the path. Like, are we talking like stuff like that? Or like, um, or like, ooh, okay, so Traveler's first here, so let's sort Traveler first. That is what I'm wondering. Hi, Sansa. Hi, baby. You're very cute. You really want some attention, don't you? Hi, love bug. Oh, you want attention? As soon as I start streaming, you were taking a good little nap. A cat nap. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lavender Rose 65. Thank you, thank you. I am just gonna kind of sort some stuff. I also have, you know, maybe later I'll do a Star Rail. Oh, hi, baby. Traveler kind of feels hunt since they're so focused on finding sibling, maybe. Ooh. Could be. Hi, Sansa. Wow. Are you really this cuddly right now? I love you. You're so cuddly. She is so soft, you guys. Like, she's so... She could be like, if I collected all the hair that you shed, you would make a great... Your hair would make a great makeup brush, Sansa. Destruction or erudition? Oh, yeah. For sure. I think this is just playable characters right now. But I was thinking, like, damn, I'd love to, like, do, like, assumptions of, like, the harbingers, you know? Because I was thinking, what would Dotori be? So. Hi, love. How are... You're so... She's so cuddly. Destruction but gets power from erudition. Erudition with how much she yaps? Dude, she yaps like as much as Finden, and Finden, not erudition. But he is also a very smart person. Okay. So, I'm not sure where I'm going to start. I think I might just kind of go, oh, this character I think would be this. And just kind of drag them up there. So we've got all the currently playable paths. Destruction, Hunt, Erudition, Harmony, excuse me. Destruction, Hunt, Erudition, Harmony, Nihility, Preservation, Abundance, Remembrance, and Elation. Whew. So. Ooh. Is it? If I say Bennett would be Nihility. Like, he's just got such bad luck, you know? I don't know. Okay, Sandrone is absolutely erudition. From what I know of her right now, Yapper solidarity. Okay, so. Oh, sorry. Okay, once again, I'm hypermobile, so not once again as if I wasn't ever hypermobile, but I'm saying it again, so I'm gonna say once again. And you guys, I'm an over-explainer. Sandrone as far as, okay, I think maybe my gain's a little high. How's that? Oh. Okay, cool. Don't want to be a distraction just because of how unhinged he is, or I mean, ooh. So I think, like, I am so wanting to hear your guys' input on this. Oh, desktop audio should be on, so you guys can do sound alerts if you'd like. I was thinking elation for Lowen. There are moments when I'm like, ooh, he's preservation, but I think Lowen's kind of in the category of, like, as someone who's dealt with PTSD, which he clearly has. Are you kidding me? Did it? No! Seriously? No. Oh, it was just scroll down. Okay. Oofda. Where's my water? I'm very warm. Okay. Mm. Um, Lowen, yeah, probably elation. Um, I haven't done a lot of the newer story quests. Skirk, I feel like could be remembrance or destruction. Um, hmm. Xingqiu's erudition. I feel like Yalan would be nihility. I don't know why, I just get that vibe. Wanderer would be nihility. No one isn't traumatized like the other day. So confused. Bro, have you seen him? I could literally pull out the DSM-5 right now. I have a copy of it on Google Drive. First time catching a stream, love this idea. Imbibes your Lune, thank you. Oh my god. If you would like less latency, you could go find me on Twitch. The link is in the description. If not, that's cool too. Linnea, Erudition. See, I haven't done her thing yet, so I don't really know. Oh yeah, Nahita's Erudition for sure. Mm. Maybe Remembrance. Nicole, erudition. I'm confident about that. I'll hate them. Erudition. Abundance is gonna be the hard one. Yeah. Sweet Lolly, I feel like is remembrance? I don't know. That could just be the colors. I'm like, ooh, you're like vaguely pink, you know? Yeah, I don't know about abundance. Oh, Clee's destruction. Can I give a Toma Harmony? Yeah. No, I think he would be. Here's Child. Kinda gives me pathwise Mighty vibes, right? Because Mighty's on the path of destruction, but hit like the like the what is Nikador the Titan of Strife is like a simulated path of the hunt, and I think Child is very focused on getting stronger and on hunt. So I think he'd be hunt because he's focused on getting stronger. Mmm. Llama could be abundance, perhaps. Child gives nihility vibes, maybe. I feel like Child, if he was in Star Rail, we'd have like he'd be like Don Hung, and we'd have like 3 versions of him, you know? Hunt, destruction, or maybe elation, destruction, and nihility. Farina, elation. I'm thinking Farina maybe harmony. Charlotte gives me preservation vibes. I don't know why. I can't tell if Zhongli would be destruction or preservation. I could see Farina being elation, but she feels more harmony to me. I could change my mind though. Albedo might be erudition? Rosaria's nihility. I could see Kaya being elation. Zhongli, I go preservation. I think back in the Archon Wars, destruction, but current Zhongli, preservation for sure. Yeah, yeah, because like the characters are like evolving and stuff, and so yeah. Ugh, my headphones. Oofda. Guys, I am very warm. In a little bit, I'll have to open my window. Venti elation, I think. But maybe remembrance, because remembrance feels very musical to me. And bards are trying to like not forget things, but Venti's also like, nah, whatever, fuck it. Sucrose, I know she's very smart. She kind of gives me nihility vibes. Elation or nihility, he's on that knife's edge. You know, like, has he taken his antidepressants? I haven't taken my antidepressants. I should do that very quick. Has Kaya been consistently taking his Zoloft? That's the real question. I need to take mine. Don't forget to take your meds, everyone. Okay. Yes, drink water. If you can't drink water, drink something. Something is better than nothing, you know? Take your meds, y'all. Um, ooh, Ningguang is preservation, I think. Um, Baiju's abundance. Baiju's abundance. If anyone's abundance, it's Baiju. Trying to live forever. Fischl strikes you as elation coded for some reason. Ooh, really? I kind of feel she's. I kind of feel maybe nihility. Arlequin. Ooh. There's so many characters. Diluc's destruction for sure. Maybe Hunt. I don't know, man. I'm trying so hard to like let go of like, okay, and remembrance is ice. Like I'm trying so hard to like let go of that. I almost feel like, ooh, here's kind of a hot take. So I know Acheron, not Acheron. I know Raiden is um a Raiden, and Acheron is nihility, emanator of nihility. But Raiden, I feel like would be remembrance or preservation. Because eternity. She wants things to be as they were. Remembrance and preservation, I think, are quite similar. Uh, yeah. Ito, I could see being destruction or elation. Oh, Nilu's harmony. Acheron is the bad ending, and A is before that. So different path tracks. I haven't played Impact Third, but you said A, not May. Skirk, I feel like, is very remembrance or destruction coded. Wriothesley, I think, is preservation, to be honest. Nouvelette, I think, might be harmony. Not abundance, harmony. I could see Kazo being harmony. Hello, Blazing Sun. Hello, Cherry. You think Kazu's preservation? I think Xiao would be Hunt. Traveler's Remembrance? Yep. They're there to witness to that story. Yeah. In Zhongli's, I forget if it was his first or second little quest thing, but he was like a witness. We're called a witness. Traveler's Remembrance? Maybe. Traveler can't remember shit though. Um, maybe. I don't know, man. Um, I feel like Dory might be abundance. Abundance or elation, but I think abundance. Linny, elation. Lynette, harmony or nihility. Fremine, preservation. Where'd he go? Oh, hello, Blazing Sun. Yes, hi. Shao is a self-destructive angle, which is why you see destruction. Dory may be Hunt. She's so single-minded about Mora. She is. She is. Hmm. I feel like Shenhe could easily be destruction, but I feel like hmm. What am I thinking? Yeah, she could be Nihility. She could be Hunt though. I think Kale might be could be Nihility, but I think she's Preservation. I might be projecting onto her a little bit. Maybe Erudition. Because she is very, like, smart and intuitive and always learning. But I feel like following the path of erudition doesn't necessarily mean book smarts. Hmm. I'm just looking at characters to see who pops out at me. Flint's is Nihility, I think. I don't know, he just gives me Nihility vibes. Um, maybe Aoife's Abundance? I don't know. Hmm. Chi-Chi's preservation or abundance. I feel like preservation because of her backstory and preserving the past. I was, yeah, I could see that. Ooh, I think Columbina's Harmony. Eula Destruction. Oh, yeah. Hello, Vanessa. We are sorting Genshin characters onto Star Rail paths. Just going off of like what I think, you know? What I feel. Um, yeah, there's so many characters, y'all. Oh my god. Um, oh my god. Sarah's Hunt. Holy shit, she's so Hunt. Serving Hunt. Jessica, Harmony or Hunt? I was thinking Nihility. Ooh, Kokomi Remembrance. Ooh. Kanichi feels preservation-y to me. I don't know why. Every time I go to play someone in preservation, I go up because I'm like, oh, the color, Amber Lord. Over 100 characters, good luck. I got this. Noelle's preservation. Or Hunt. No, you guys are right. Elation Fischl. Hot take? Maybe Abundance Lisa. I don't know why. Maybe. Xiangling gives me Hunt vibes. Don't know why. Farina, I think, is quite harmony coded. And they're all Hydro so far. Got it. Prune, I feel like, is destruction. Beto has to be Hunt? You think so? Toma Harmony. Toma's Harmony for sure. Layla, I'm trying so hard not to just be like Remembrance Ice characters. But I think I've got it so ingrained in my mind because Remembrance is very, very, icy and stuff. I do agree Beto Hunt. Ooh, Yanfei? Yanfei? Yanfei. I don't... Guys, it's been so long. She is Erudition. Albedo almost kind of gives me Destruction vibes. He's gonna do something at some point. I don't trust him. He's too calm, he's too nice, but I also trust him more than I trust Sunday. Chang Yun Hunt, I was thinking. Barbara, I feel like. Okay, she's very music coded, so there's like, oh, harmony, but also I feel like Barbara's just so like sweet and innocent, and she could easily be like, oh, abundance, we want everyone to live forever, and then it'd just be terrible, but during destruction, probably, yeah. What I'm trying not to do is be like, all right, well, Barbara's a healer, so therefore she's abundance, and like, Bennett's a healer, therefore he's abundant. Like, I'm trying not to like stereotype that kind of stuff. Kokomi Remembrance. I agree with that. Where is Kokomi? Nope, I didn't even mean to click. Kokomi. Did I put her there? Did I put her somewhere? I'll find her later. Varka kinda gives me preservation or hunt vibes. Jean gives me preservation vibes. Whoa. Whoa, I'm real lightheaded. I just went to stretch and my vision blacked out. It's okay. I just need more salt. Alright, this is not a super concerning thing for me, by the way. I've got autonomic dysfunction. I'm not like... It's not like a super scary thing. Anyway, so don't be concerned. I don't know much about Dahlia, but I feel like he's Nihility. Or Elation. I feel like Nihility and Elation are kind of like the crazy characters. Ooh. Cookie gives me, where is it? Nihility vibes. Chaska was giving me Nihility vibes. Shalonen, I think. He does love drama. Okay, so Shalonen, I feel like her voice, like the way she talks, gives Nihility. Like it's kind of like a less sexy Kafka, like less like stereotypically like sexual-y type, sultry, that's a better word, less sultry Kafka, but I feel like she might actually be Harmony. Is that crazy? Amelie, I feel like Harmony during destruction. Razor's probably destruction too. It'd be very funny if Diona was Elation. You think Arlecchino's Nihility? You heard you missed Albedo? Here's the thing though, I'm not done. And everything could change. Where do I have Albedo? I think I have him in Erudition, but he could also be Destruction, I think. Kokomi Remembrance. Yeah. Arlecchino is either Nihility or Preservation. Probably Nihility. Could consider SP for Albedo. Let's... If there are talks of that, I don't follow leaks. I don't like to talk about leaks. I try to keep those away, so... But I would love an SP for Albedo. I would also love an SP for, well, Kave, because I'm a Kave main. Love an SP for Kave. And... Oh, Child. Child for sure, I'd love one. But Genshin doesn't really do those, so... Oh, 2 paths in this list. Oh, yes. Arlecchino can be anything she wants. She could be my girlfriend, she could be my wife. She could do anything, you know? Ooh, hello, Amethyst! Hi! Nuvi and Gaming and Destruction? Arlecchino and Nihility's Farina and Remembrance. Here's the thing, I saw Yolana and I went, I don't know, she gives me Nihility vibes. I don't know why, but she does. Oh, Nefer's Nihility. Or Erudition, but I think Nihility. Tainari might be abundant. I'm trying not to associate him with plants, though. I mean, I know he's a very plant-based character, but... It works in Sakeshi's. Oh, wait, can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Someone on YouTube said they can't hear me. Twitch, can you hear me? Only a bit? I can't really go louder. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, how's this? Is this any better? Is this going up anymore? Hello, how is this? Is this any better? Am I getting louder on your guys' end? I can't tell. Am I? I have found a new setting. I. Uh? How's this? Is this any better? Because I'm trying to talk at the same volume, but I know if I turn up my gain, then I'll be peaking my mic. So, and my, like, decibels on my little thing in OBS is all the way, like, up. But I've just learned that I can turn it past that, apparently. If I adjust my microphone input sensitivity, then it sounds like this, and I'm peaking, and it's bad. It's so bad like that. It is so bad like that. Oh, and I'm peeking again. Cool, 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 cool. I don't know, guys. Sorry. Ooh, sorry about that typing. Okay, wait, here, volume. Let's go up more. More, 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 more. Let's keep trying to go, trying to go. Whoa, wow, wow, wow. Ooh. Oh. Ha! Cool! Awesome. Fabulous. That's amazing. Figured something new out. Yay! Okay, then maybe I should turn up my... Did you guys just hear the sound alert go, friends? We're figuring stuff out, you guys. That's so fun. Okay. Someone play a sound alert, please, and tell me if y'all can hear that in comparison to me. I'm just gonna keep talking. I don't even know about what. I have two cats, and I love them very much. They are super sweet. Osha is a black-haired cat with a long... You heard a beep beep cheerful? Okay, okay. Someone please play a sound alert. I have two cats. Osha's a black cat with adorable green eyes. She's like medium to long fur. And then Sansa is, I call her my little gray tiger. And she's adorable. I love Sansa. Alright, none of y'all are playing little sound alerts, so I'm going to. And we're going to see if y'all can hear me over it, because I can hear them come through on my end, but I don't know if you guys hear them. So there should be someone talking about shame and ringing a bell behind me. Can you guys hear that one? I'm curious about it. Tiny one? Okay, okay. I'm going to turn that up then. And we'll see. Yeah, Osha's the one you usually hear. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty, now let me get back in here, try to play another sound alert. Alright, so I just turned that... You're new here, you don't know how Twitch works? That's okay. Alright, so let me play a new one. This is going to be the Dracarys sound. Dracarys. And so that's very exciting. How is the volume on that? There's going to be music now. How's that? Um, how was that sound? Volume. The sound volume balanced. Balance. Is that any better? Very audible. Was I audible over it? I can turn that down a bit. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to ask you guys for help on this. Okay, we'll do the Dracarys one again. So, why does that have a cooldown? Why is that have a cooldown? That shouldn't have a cooldown. I want to hear as much dragon noises as I can. All right, we'll play the Taylor Swift one and see how loud this is compared to. Whoa, my.
I died dead.
Okay. Sorry, I had to turn off my interface and then turn it back on because every now and then it goes and like just makes gnarly noises. So, sorry about that one. Let's see here. Let's try the shame bell again. Seriously, why? They're really. I don't want a cooldown on them. Can I go on to sound alerts? Open dashboard. How can I turn that off? This is. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your patience. Or I could just wait 30 seconds and figure that out later. Jakaris is still a minute out. Let's try the has it been 30 seconds? We can try the shame bell pretty soon here. Just give it a couple seconds. We'll see about the volume on this. And if you can hear me over this, I'm just gonna keep talking, you know, just kind of everyday stuff. This is from Game of Thrones. I do really like Game of Thrones. My cats are both named after Game of Thrones characters. How's the volume on this? It is kind of a long sound alert. How was that, volume-wise, balance-wise? Fabulous. You can hear me over the bell and the person talking, hopefully? Lower than you, but louder than the first time. The goal is for me to be louder than the sound thing I played. Okay, Amethyst Leslie, let me look back at your chats here. Yolana and Hillary. Remember watching a video of people trying to determine what path Yolana would be, and they went on for 10 minutes, something, probably would have taken a minute. Thinking for Rena's remembrance. See, I'm feeling harmony, but I could see remembrance. I apparently can't type. My bad. What did I think of your suggestions? I think they're interesting. And I did robot. Yeah. Yeah. That's my interface. It does it. It does the thing. Coolio. Cool. I like Yolana Nihility. It was just kind of a vibe that I got. Is it really almost 10? It's like 9:52. Oh my god. Sweet. It's more like remembrance in that she's also secretly harmony. There are so many characters where I'm like, yo, I think there's just a little bit of like multiple paths going on here, you know? Like I feel like, well, we know. Okay, hold on. Let me open my. Oh no, now y'all are gonna hear all of my like I'm like rubbing my arm right now. And I bet y'all can hear that, huh? Now that I turn that volume up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oof. Okay, let's get back to the sorting thing. Uh, oh, I was gonna open my window. Let me do that. Let me open my window. Oof. Sweaty.
Baby, are you gonna go? Are you gonna hang out by the window now that it's open? You can do that, you good kitty. You are.
Okay. Oofta. Now I'm. Okay, adjusting. Here we go. Alright, y'all. Whoa. Loud car. Loud car. Sorry, it is hot. I need the window open. Temperature changes can trigger migraine attacks for me, and it is real bad. Not just like, oh, the weather's changing, my elbow acts up when it rains. Nothing like that. Like, genuinely, like when I'm super hot or freezing cold, I get migraines. Well, I always have migraines, but it's a whole thing. Anyway. Okay, so let's keep going. Alright. Here. Let's do that. Okay. Please vary destruction. I don't know about Prune. Haven't done Endurance Story Quest either. I need to catch up on Story Quest. That is my goal. Before Snesnaya comes out, I want to have completed all of the story quests. And I hope you guys will join me on that journey. Okay. Let me... I bet... Are y'all hearing so much more background noise now, though? Okay. Kuching almost feels like the hunt. I don't know, though. Kachina, I think, would be preservation or harmony. But I think the preservation is just coming from, like, she's Geo. You know? Kirara could be erudition. But... harmony? How are you guys doing? Sino's probably hunt, I think. Candace I could see being preservation or hunt, but I'm gonna put her hunt for now. Kirara is Trailblaze, yeah. I think Trailblaze is such an interesting path. Yoimiya? I could low-key see Yoimiya being Elation. Harmony or Elation. Okay, hear me out. Navia? Destruction. She's very harmony coded, but I feel like she might be destruction. Is that crazy? Briefly, your social battery died quick. Take your leave. That's okay. Thank you so much for showing up at all. Have a good night, Amethyst. Farazan's erudition. She kind of gives me elation vibes, but she's definitely erudition. Huh. Malika, I think, would be destruction. I don't know why. What do you guys think? What do y'all think of Malika? I think I'm feeling destruction, but I'm not 100% sold on it. Because she gives me very preservation-y vibes with, like, why are cars so loud? I don't understand. Okay. Hi, Tonto. You're soft. I love you. Okay. Wi-Fi's back. Yay! Malika, I could see being. Like, she feels very preservation-y, very remembrance-y, but for whatever reason, I'm getting destruction vibes from her. I don't know. Inefa, either preservation, nihility, or destruction. I don't know. I don't really like putting her there. Maybe more destruction. I don't know. Malika has a self-sacrifice streak a lot of destruction characters have, but she does it for preservation. And you know what? I think that's a pretty common theme with a lot of those characters. Remembrance for Nefa. Yeah, I know crafted out of stuff from the ancient era. Ooh, Clorand feels hunt. Uh, mm, Roran feels nihility. Kanyu, destruction or remembrance, maybe. Oh, Yunjin is harmony. She's gotta be. I don't know, she just feels very harmony. Oh, I got what you meant. I didn't even notice. Was that a typo you had? I know it's crafted as. Oh, no. I read it as I know crafted her out of stuff. You're all good. Um, I was picking up what you were putting down. Ooh, Ayato? Maybe even preservation. Harmony makes sense, but I feel like there are lots of, like, music people that aren't, like, harmony. I don't know. I feel like I think of harmony more like harmony as a path. Instead of music, I think of it as like we're gonna live in harmony and I don't want conflict. I want to help other people. I want to. Like, that's the kind of vibe I get from it. Like, almost like a. Harmony gives me, like, the vibe of, like, that friend that you could go to talk about anything, and if you want solutions for a problem, they'll give you like advice or solutions. If you need to vent, they'll let you vent. Like, harmony feels very, but also, I mean, harmony is also Stellarons. So harmony doesn't always mean great things, I think. I could see Kave in a lot of things. Huh? Xiao could be Hunt or Nihility. But I think maybe I'm just... Hunt because he's... Excuse me. He's very single-mindedly, like, focused on what he needs to do. Also, he's teal with the spear. So, like, I don't know, you know, kind of gives Dan Heng vibes. I don't know why, but Lisa is giving me either Nihility or Abundance vibes. I don't know. Amber I could see being like the Hunt. Like loosely the Hunt. Whoa. I'm watching the YouTube chat on my tablet and a big bright white ad just popped up. Holy shit, that hurt my eyes. I think Dia might be Destruction. I'm not sure though. Feels hunty to me. I think I really am debating in my head here about Zhongli. I think he could quite easily be preservation, but he gives me destruction vibes. You know? I don't know. Chiori gives me Nihility vibes. Shenhe, Hunter Destruction? I am very interested in your guys' takes here. You know, I'm gonna put in Elation for now. Could be Destruction, but... Goro. Preservation. Hunt? Kazua's probably Harmony or Nihility. But I think I'm gonna go with Harmony. Yehoda feels Hunt or Nihility. I think I'm gonna go with Hunt for now. Sethos feels Hunt. Diona Hunt. Part of me wants to say Hu Tao Remembrance. But I don't think she wants to keep everything this, like, the same. Maybe even Elation for Hu Tao. Crazy take, I feel like. She's either Destruction or Elation. What do you guys think about Hu Tao? How are we feeling about her? Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Could see remembrance in the sense she preserved memories of those who've passed, but I don't know though. Because that's what I was thinking too, but. mm, Hmm. Maybe even. I don't know. Damn, maybe even no, not preservation. Like preserving memories. Skirk, I'm gonna move up to destruction. Shenhe, I'm gonna put down in hunt, actually. No. Shenhe's destruction. Could be a scenario follows one path in lore, but playable is different. Here's the thing. I kind of think. Okay, so obviously we know characters can tread multiple paths. I think playable path is still. Like, we know. Okay, so, like, we know Jingyuan, like, the Xianzhou as a whole follows the hunt, right? But Jingyuan is erudition, not hunt. And I think he guys, I am MMA has great theories on this, but I agree with them on the fact that like playable path is at least one of the paths they follow, which is kind of wild at first, but like soak it in, take it in, let it marinate into your brain for a bit. See how you feel about it. I don't know. Ayato, I almost feel like preservation. You like that? Good. Go tell I am MMA that because it is not quite my original idea. It's definitely not my original idea. Hmm. Bennett, I think I'm gonna put in destruction. Chi-Chi probably remembrance. Not that she can remember anything. Tainari might be erudition. If he's not... Hunt. Ooh, Hunter erudition. I'd say erudition because he likes knowledge and he isn't focused so much on one goal. Um, oof. Barbara, I'm gonna put in harmony. I think probably nihility for Yang. Probably. Could be destruction. Not 100% sure. Okay, my headphones are, oh, so, like, I've had a headband on, like a soft headband to keep my hair out of my face, but like, oof. Agree about Ben. I made a slideshow back in the day with the intent to dive into the lore of playable High Cloud Quintet members match their playable lore. It turned into mostly an info dump about their past together. And isn't that how it always goes? Isn't it? It's like, I have theories about this, and it's just like, info dump. I would, I would love to hear it sometime. Like, genuinely, I would love to hear that. Um, Remembrance, destruction. I'm not sure for Ganyu. Destruction? Or preservation? I don't know. You agree about it? Give me 1 second. I just got a text. Ba ba ba. Alrighty. Oof. I love presenting it genuinely. It was made for a PowerPoint party, but now I just occasionally subject different friends to it. That's awesome. I love that. Also, I have just realized my watch jingles. I was like fluffing out my shirt and it jingled. Oof. So, it is so ungodly fucking hot. It's really not even that hot, but it is so ungodly fucking hot. Okay, Goro I could see preservation, maybe even remembrance or hunt. Nihility? What do you think? Nihility? For Chevrus? Preservation, hunt, nihility. Hello, Richardin. How are you doing? Hmm. Do, 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 do. See, now it's getting harder because I don't know, like, some of these later characters as well. You'd like to hear the reasoning for Nuvolet being in harmony if you could say it again, since I'm oh, that is totally fine. So far, I'm trying not to think too hard about this right away. Nuvolet just gives me harmony vibes. He gives me mediator vibes. Mediator. Yeah, that's the right word. Mediator vibes. He very peaceful. I don't he just gives me those vibes. Maybe I'll find better wording for it in a bit. He just he gives me the vibes, you know? Um like Nuvolet seems quite like I think of harmony characters like obviously there's like Robin and Sunday and they're very musical. But I also think it's a very like okay, so harmony with 3.8 spoiler. Skip ahead or not skip ahead. Don't listen for the next 30 seconds to a minute if you haven't done 3.8 and would not like this spoiler. Cover your ears, cover your ears, cover your ears. I'm starting in 3, 2, 1. So, Stellarons. Harmony? Stellarons are from the Harmony, not the Destruction. And that is wild. It makes so much sense, though. It makes so much sense to me. Oh, you see, thank you. But I think that he is very, like, I think of harmony not just in a musical sense, but also in a let's find the best way to keep this actually like as peaceful as possible. Like he seems very he's Nouvelette is someone who commands authority, he doesn't demand. Commands respect, doesn't demand respect. That's the saying. Like Nouvelette, I feel like Nouvelette would be a good teacher, you know? Like, be such a patient teacher. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I feel quite strongly about that. I don't know why. Mention 3.8 context, it makes sense. Ah. Nahida's giving erudition or remembrance. I'm gonna go with wild here. I'm gonna go with remembrance. No. Harmony. I think. Because she's not just the god of, like, intelligence, right? She's the god of wisdom. And in order to keep things peaceful and harmonize, you have to be wise. You have to figure out how to balance that. Feel like he's part of the family. Yeah. If y'all have arguments for why Nahida shouldn't be there, please let me know. But I believe in Nahida. Linnea, I haven't done her story quest yet, so this is like, but I'm thinking erudition. She seems very learning and stuff. Nahida remembrance. Maybe, but remembrance or harmony? Not sure. I know kinda gives me destruction vibes. Erudition, destruction. Erudition, I think. I was thinking remembrance for Nahida, but either works. She could be. She really could be. Um, Mona, I feel like could be elation or erudition or nihility. And I'm not sure which. Hi, Sansa. Hi, are you talking? You say hi? Hi, baby. How are you? You want some attention? I was just about to take a bathroom break. But you're right here and you're so cute. I do need to take a bathroom break. I will try to go as quick as I can, but if I zoom out here while I'm gone, let me see if I zoom out. I would appreciate some arguments for or against. Well, just things that I have so far that you disagree with. That might be very tiny for y'all. Did I get all of it in there? Can y'all see all the way down to elation? No. Ooh, and I don't want to move it too much more because then you'll see the ads. Oh, Sansa, you can't do that right now. Okay, well, this is where I'm going to leave it for the moment. I was thinking Nahid is kind of like the Serene of Teyvat. Not quite, but similar. Like, vibes-wise, like, just very kind, wants to be nice to everyone, also knows when to, like, hold her ground, you know? So, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to mute myself. Mute the mic. Argue amongst yourselves. Here. Oh, and I scrolled a little too far. Hold on. Okay. Wait, I bet I can zoom out even more. Oh dear God. Is that too small to see? I don't know, y'all. I'll be right back. Hi. Oh, hi, Sansa. I am back. Ooh, you feel like Arlecchino would be destruction? I could see that. Are you okay, Obo? That's my cat, Osha. Are you okay, sweetheart? What's up, love bug? Ooh, okay. So, just getting back. Had to use the restroom. Okay, let me see. Alrighty, alright. Alright, I gotta zoom back in. Sorry, y'all. I do have bad eyes. Okay. I'll zoom out a little. And I'm going to put my pickles. I need salt. I got pickles here. um, dude, probably destruction. Yeah. I feel like you guys were right about that. What about Mona? I don't know about Mona. I feel like maybe erudition? What? I think she just tried to yawn and growl at the same time. Cloud Retainer feels very preservation-y to me. Cloud Retainer, right? I think I'm getting a migraine. I can't remember names. Oh, hi. Hi? Osha? Son? Osha? Okay. Cats, you know. Uh, mm, Chinese destruction, maybe? Or remembrance. Gone. Destruction? Um. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry for that click. Okay, Kave is a good question. I feel like he could be erudition, but he could also be harmony. No, he could be Nihil. Mualani feels harmony-ish to me. Lauma feels pretty harmony-ish to me. Um, I feel like Ayato might even be preservation. What are you doing, kitty? What are you trying to scratch on? Bum. Jean-Louis, preservation or destruction, both, you know? Hazel kind of feels a little destruction-y, a little nihility-y. Also kind of preservation-y? Maybe more so nihility. Layla... Wild take abundance? Lisa, I feel like is more nihility than abundance, looking back at that now. Um, Girls probably hunt. Let's see about Ayaka. I don't think she'd be Alesia. Don't think she'd be preservation or abundance. Hunt or destruction? Hunt structure? I could also kind of see Yamiko being Elation. You know? Um, Chevreuse feels preservation, maybe. Chavalier might put in destruction. Crazy. But I think, yeah. Like, he'll protect people, but he will also destroy people, you know? I think Siege Ring might be abundance. I'll put Layla in Harmony. I don't feel like she's very abundancy. Um, I'm trying to think here. Mika, I think, could be Hunt. I could see being Hunt. What about... I haven't done a Scavier story yet. Tentatively, I'm going to put her in Elation. I do... Oh my god, I forgot. Did I do her star? I forget. I don't know. I'll put her in Nihility for now. Maybe Lisa is Abundance. Was my mic getting gargled? It probably was. Garbled. I thought you said gargled. Either way. Yeah, please tell me if it does. Because I can hear it if I'm, like, listening to something. But, like, there's no extra, like, noise or anything. It's just me talking, you know? So, like, right now? Yeah. Coolio, thank you so much. I haven't done Zubai's story quest. I haven't done Aluga. Aluga's a 4-star though, isn't he? Does he have a whatever the 4-star version of a story quest is? You muted audio when ads were on and forgot to unmute till now. That's fair. I would do that too. Sayu, what does she get? She kinda gives me erudition vibes. I don't fully know why. Aloy, I don't fucking know. I could see Yao Yao being abundance, however, I don't think she actually is. Hi, Sansa. Hi, baby. How are you? Are you just gonna stare at me for a bit? Okay. You can stare at me. That's okay. You're a good kitty. I don't know. Trailblazer, I feel like, is kind of all of them. Or Traveler. I don't know about Zabai. I could put Varessa on, like, Hunt, maybe? I don't know. She doesn't feel super strongly in one direction for me. Also haven't done... blah, blah. The names are hard. Words are hard. I haven't done her story quest either. So I don't really know. I haven't done hers. Coming, I feel like it's just kind of eh. Destruction? I don't fucking know. Yo. Let's say Harmony for Yao Yao. For right now. Okay. Think erudition. Kind of thinking that as well. A little bit, maybe erudition preservation. But I think she's a kiddo who just wants to, I don't know, make everyone happy and be kind and help other people. She also has little Uguay, so I could see her being remembrance in, like, a memo sprite-y fashion. Am I gonna sneeze? I feel like I might sneeze. Am I going to sneeze? Maybe I'm not gonna sneeze. Okay. Alright, I'll put him on the hunt, cause, like, whatever. I don't really know, but if I'm gonna have to place everyone somewhere, I'll place him there. You know? Gummy Harmony wants to make it. Oh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Amazing point you have just made. I don't know you, and I don't really know you at all. Like, I really don't know her. They really don't know you. Aloy isn't even from Genshin, so I don't know, I'll just... Oh. Traveler, probably Hunt. Because we're looking for a sibling. We're quite distracted, but we are looking for our sibling. Yeah, I don't know about these three. So, in the spirit of being a Swiftie, Block of Ice in Deep Space, yeah. Here's... I don't know, but seeing as she is the, as far as I know, the White Horse Adeptus, I'm going to put her in Harmony because I'm a Swiftie and White Horse is a great song. Now it's too late for you and your white horse to come around. I don't know about you. I don't know. Remembrance? I don't know. I know nothing about her. You know what? I could see Lolly being Elation as well. And then here, so I'll just add... Wait, no, we're going to add a row below. Ooh, let's change that color. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to click here. Loading? No. Loading through space somewhere. Ta-da! Hey, Nat, how's it going? Ooh, I would love your opinions on this. So I've been sorting the Genshin characters on what path I think they would be if they were in Star Rail. And I want to hear your opinion. Would you like to get on a call and voice your opinions? I will not be offended if you say no. For those of you who don't know, Nazistic Whip, Nazistic Work in Progress, is my best friend. You can't right now, but you'll be in chat. Okay, so I just finished the last one. Here. Can I zoom out so you can see more? Are you on your computer, tablet, or phone? Here, wait, can I save an image? Why won't it let me do this thing? Oh, it's not accessible. That's why. Phone? What if I send you... So I just saved this picture. I'll send you the... I just saved this picture. Do you want me to send it to you so you can see better? I can send it to you over Discord. Hello, Cherry. How are ya? Okay, so this is not finalized because I want to go through and like double check my answers. I can be persuaded. You're on your phone, not so you... Oh, hi, Osha. Hi, baby. You say hi? You don't have to if you don't want. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. I sent it to you over Discord. No, she's not in harmony because singing. And with... You got it? Awesome. Within the category, I don't have them in any specific order. I need, real quick, guys, give me a second. I gotta take some meds here. I am so beyond, like, warm and hot and sweaty and gross. My roommates have decided, oh, we don't need the air conditioning on. I'm like, bitch, it is like 90-something degrees in my bedroom. Open the windows. I do. I have the hottest room in the house. I live with someone who has epilepsy, right? I have chronic migraine. Oh, hey, you know what would help? If we turned on the air, because that triggers my migraines. Well, you don't need that. I kind of think I do. And I know if it was a person who had epilepsy going, oh, being that hot triggers my seizures? Oh, as if they're not both a neurological disorder. Anyway. Also, their epilepsy is very well controlled by medication. Hasn't had a seizure in years. That's my venting. Okay. Oh no, where is it? Please be in here, medication that I need. Hello, Osha. How are you, babes? Okay. Alright, you can... Yep. Okay. You are very cute. That is not where I thought it would... Oh, it's right here. Ugh, sorry, big... Ooh, one sentence description of each path. Here's the thing. I kind of went on bot. What is your deal? Oh, okay. I kind of went on vibes. It's like, there's very different... Sorry, guys, I'm taking... Give me a second, I'm taking meds here. I don't feel good. Okay. I tried a new thing today. just now, actually. Taking meds with pickle juice instead of any other beverage? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, so description of each. Like, I don't know, man. There's Hunt is kind of like focused on one thing. Erudition is knowledge. But like I just went by vibes. I don't know. Osha, you're fine. I kind of just went by vibes, you know? I think I might move. Mm. Um. Destruction is like. Because it totally depends. Like, if you're thinking in terms of like gameplay mechanics, you know, like destruction is a lot of them are. Oh, I'll drain my own HP and then heal myself and then, you know. But like. I just kind of went on like vibes, you know? Like. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry, not. Getting pretty much all these vibes from these characters. Like, do you agree with most of them, or what kind of vibes? Really? Yelan feels preservation to you. I would argue, if she is not Nihility, she'd be Elation. Who else do you disagree with? Wait, do I have chat on screen? Yeah, okay. I do. I have y'all over there. Cool. So, I could also see Arlecchino being preservation. Could be. Sansa, what are you doing? Nope, that's an Osha bell sound. That's an Osha head shake sound. You feel like you don't have a good grasp on those paths. That's fair. I am not 100% sure, but okay, so let's look through. Cleese, destruction, destruction. I don't know about her. I don't know about Prune. Durin, I feel like could be destruction, but like also could be harmony. Ooh, I haven't done his quest though. Navia, destruction, but harmony. I am open to having my mind changed on these. Honey, what do you want? What do you want, Obo? Come here, hun. Barbara Abundance, I disagree. Osha, my love. What? Would you like attention? Or are you just talkative? I don't know what you want, baby. Oh, okay. We're just gonna... Yep. I disagree with Barbara Abundance. Another thing that I think. So I also have this. Star Rail characters to put in what vision I think they would have. And I think that could also be a fun thing to do. And it wouldn't just be like, oh, Anaxa is Animo because he uses wind. Like, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I thought of that too. I was like, Barbara Remembrance because Cotton Candy Barbara. Yeah. Yeah, she's very, yeah. That's why I went with Harmony because I was like, I feel like I'm being swayed by this. You know? Cotton Candy Barbara is amazing. Osha! Osha, I'm okay with you talking, but you need to use your indoor voice, please. Well, we started with indoor voice, and then it got louder again. I enjoy my screaming cat, guys. I'm gonna try not to acknowledge it as much so it doesn't reinforce it for her. Varka, I want to put on preservation, but I think he's more hunt. He's very, like, protectory, but he's also like, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. You know? Candace, I'm gonna move to preservation. Chevreuse, I'm gonna move to nihility. I don't particularly know why, that's just the vibe I'm getting. I don't know why I feel like Lisa would be abundance, but I kind of just do, you know? I'm gonna get so overstimulated by this goddamn cat. I love her. Alright, ponytail. I need a ponytail holder for me because my hair is too long. It's way too long. I shouldn't be able to. What? Are you going to keep screaming? If you're going to keep screaming, I'm going to put you in the kennel because you don't need to be screaming at the door. You can talk, but please use your indoor voice. Do you want to sit on my lap? Is that what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Kale, I can't quite figure out. Lisa Abundance makes so much sense, also can't figure out why. Right? Oh, are we going through the nail polish bucket? Hi, Obo. You want the food! You want my food! I'll give you a piece if you use your indoor voice, please. You know that one. Okay, so I do treat my cat like a human toddler. Here's the thing. When I got her, I was working at a daycare. I was working specifically with 2-year-olds. Like, I was in the 2-year-old room as an assistant teacher, and I was like, so, like, she's like, hey, excuse, you need to use nice voice, please. Yeah. I do a lot of my therapy sessions virtually, and my therapist, like, OSHA will be doing this during therapy. And I'll be like, okay, you get 2 more warnings. Next time, you know, or like next time, you're just gonna go in the kennel because we don't need to like claw at the door right now. And my therapist, not in like a demeaning way, laughs, but laughs and she's like, you're gentle parenting your cat. I'm like, yep. Dude. Yay. Hug, you're okay. See, you're okay. Sometimes we just need a hug. Sometimes we just need a hug. Trying not to laugh and reinforce it. I know. I also, I grew up with dogs and not cats, and I didn't know how to treat cats. She sounds like she's about to, like, kill someone. Well, now she has gone away, but she was sitting calmly in my lap, rubbing her face into my hand to get me to pet her. Like, she's got resting bitch voice. I am so sorry, because it is not a fun noise to hear. It's a lot of, we use nice paws. Use your indoor voice, please. And I also, grew up with dogs. So I was like, how do I do it? I don't know. I was 18 when I got her, and I was like, okay, sit, stay, OSHA, come, you know, and like teaching her like dog commands and stuff. I'm less strict on them now, but. And like my mom's dog is very smart too. And like I can ask OSHA, like, OSHA will like sometimes, not so much now because she pretty much has to just stay in my bedroom. I am working on changing that. I need to move. I want to move. I hate living where I live. Unresting bee face. Resting bitch voice. Yeah. But she'll come up to me and meow or like tap my like arm or face, you know. I'll be like, what do you want? And she'll, you know, she can bring me to her water dish or her food dish. You know, like to, like, hey, show me what you want. And she'll show me. She's smart. And then my mom's dog sings with me. Like I'll play guitar and sing, and my mom's dog will sing along. And if it's a song that I played around the dog multiple times, she's obviously not super on pitch, but she like tries, like her voice goes a little bit higher and a little bit lower in pitch depending, and it's so cool. Like she knows. Animals are so much smarter than I think people give them credit for. Anyway. Unresting bitch voice. I like that. Unresting. But yeah. I don't know where to put Kale. Going back to this, I don't know where to put Kale. Maybe erudition, but not quite. Maybe harmony. She gives me quite protective vibes. Like, Kale seems like the kind of friend that is, like, really anxious to speak up about things. And will, like, be like, okay, you know, like, it's not worth fighting this. But if it's, like, someone else... But if it's, like, someone else, she'll... I taught my cat to ask nicely with paws, and now if she wants the faucet on, she just sits and smacks me in the head repeatedly. Yeah. Yeah, she does. She sure does. But I feel like Kale wants to protect, you know, like someone on like preservation generally does. Whether that's I'm gonna protect other people or like I'm gonna protect myself. But she also seems very kind and would give herself up before someone else, you know? No, depending on the person. But like, yeah. So maybe harmony. Okay, let me look here. Skirk is like kind of towing the line between destruction and remembrance, you know? I don't know. Very peacekeeper, I think. Yeah. But also, I think Colleen knows when to pick her battles. Like, is this a thing that's going to matter in 2 minutes? Not even 2 minutes? Okay, fine, whatever. Plays peacekeeper. But she also knows how to, like, stand up for her values. Um, hmm. I could see Miko being Hunt. A lot of the, like, newer-ish characters I don't know as well. I kind of got really sucked into Star Rail for a while. And put less focus on Genshin. Hmm. Wriothesley, I think I'm going to put in Destruction. Not because he's not Preservation. I think he wants to, like, preserve and, like, protect and all that kind of stuff, but he'll give himself first. Which is a very Destruction thing to do. Like, well, if someone's gonna go down for it, I will. Boom. You know? Um, Noelle, I think I might put into Hunt. I don't feel really any particular way about Veressa. I don't know, maybe destruction? I don't know. Really, I don't know about him. I don't know about him. Dahlia, I feel like could be elation or nihility. And then we've got Aloy floating through space somewhere. But nearly as much time in Genshin this last year as HSR. HSR is my special interest though, so it consumes my brain. Noelle Erudition? I don't think so. Because she's very determined to become a knight. Like, that is her goal, and Hunt is like, I'm gonna focus on this. And then they actually focus on that thing. You know? What's that like? Yeah, I haven't been as into Genshin since Penacony came out. I was like, Aventurine? Oh my god. And then I was like, woohoo. Then Amphorius happened. And I got even less into Genshin. And then, like, I think it was during, like, 3.7 or 3.8 that I ended up actually doing the not Cry Quest, because I had just not done them. And I was like, holy shit, I missed out on a lot of stuff. I'm very interested in the... Oh, really? Oh, Yanqing, why did my brain think Xingqiu? I was like, oh, what? Okay, yeah. Subscribe, guys. Please, I've got migraines, and I would love to be able to afford my migraine medication. um, Vibes-wise, yeah, I agree. Words of heart. Um, so here's the question. With a statement beforehand. So I have ADHD, and my ADHD says, okay, we're done with this. My brain is kind of getting over it right now. Do I switch to a game? Like, do I switch to Genshin or Star Rail? Or do I try to do the Pyrogeodendron?
Shopping for your next car?
Whoa! That scared the shit out of me. Whew. Wow. Whoa. Okay, I'm just... Woo. Give me a second to, like, re-regulate my system. Oh boy. Okay. I am shaking from that. Holy shit. Actually, no, I think I'll play a game. And maybe I'll save this, the what element, like, what...
Ooh, that's good stuff! Let me take a look!
Thank you, Blazing Sun, for the subscription. Woohoo! You're gonna have to go if sleep calls you. You know what, honestly? Girl, if you're sleeping, go for it. You need sleep. Sleep whenever you can. Not the ads! Oh no! Oh no. But thank you for the halfway. Halfway to the sub goal. We're halfway there. Oh my god. You escaped high. Thank you so much for the subscription. Helping me migraine med. my med's goal. Woohoo. Hi. So what I'm wondering, what I'm thinking, is I also have this tier list to do of what Star Rail characters, what type of vision they would have. But I think I might save that for another day. And
Shopping for your next car?
Jesus Christ.
What about
That scared me again. Holy balls. Save that for another day, and I think I might do... Ooh, I don't know if I'll do Star Rail or Genshin. Ooh. What do you guys think? What do we think? I could do a poll. There are 5 of you. Ooh. Ooh. You have to head to bed, but definitely tune in for the next one if you can. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you so much for hanging out. Alright, let me see. Do I want to do a poll? Or let's actually, I might go to bed as well because I'm not feeling the greatest. And I don't know how well my brain will be able to comprehend quests right now. But I really want to. Oh, ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh. I genuinely do. If you have Twitter, please DM me on Twitter. Or just even at me on Twitter. Do you have Twitter? I would love to hear about it. Once you figure out how to DM, then yes. You can also just at me. That's fine too. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow on Twitter. I think I need to end for now, and then maybe I'll stream more later. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I appreciate you all so much for hanging out with me, for just fucking around. I like hearing your opinions on stuff. Thank you so much. Let me see if I think I'm just gonna head off. I don't think I want to do a raid for tonight. Alright, good night. Alright, bye. I'm gonna end stream for now. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.